We came so far from dreams. The path was hard for me. They thought we fall, you see. Well, look at us now, look at us now. We make it hot when we on the scene, yeah, that's 1,000 degrees. I got a grind for me and my team, yeah, you know we gon' eat. You see the crowds when we come around, you know that I roll with some kings. We sit it down, I don't hear a sound, but I ask you who better than we. Tell me who better than we. We soaring to places you never could reach. When we walk in that spot, don't hear none of you speak. Shh, do you want peace or the peace? A king about to put you to sleep. Listen, my team is elite. You not even qualified to compete. He starving, he barely can eat. I guess that's why he always itching for beef. So I put him on ice and I told him to chill. Close your mouth if you can't pay for the meal. Making statements that you know you don't mean. Nice guy trying to act like he mean. Keep it a buck, keep it a bean. Attitudes will put you dudes in the beam. Izuku, he don't live in reality. Shake back, all become a fatality. Yeah, how you gon' hate when you mirror us? He think he a star, he ain't serious. X him out, we not on the same frequency. If you broke, you ain't hearing us. Work the screw, anime, that's how I feel, period. We winning, that's making them furious. We make it high when we on the scene, yeah, that's 1,000 degrees. I got a grind for me and my team, yeah, you know we gon' eat. You see the crowds when we come around, you know that I roll with some kings. We sit it down, I don't hear a sound, but I ask you who better than we.
Yo, what it do, guys? It is your boy, Leo Mookie here, back for you with another new part of What If Izuku Was the Reincarnation of Noctis. This is part 18, and like I said, the series is coming back, but like I said, I won't be doing this series too much. Other than that, not only that, this is going to be a pretty short part, just letting you guys know this now. So, anyways, let's go with that of a quick recap for the last one. Even though that would seem unnecessary though, but hey, gotta go through it. In the last part, we went over on that of the first day of Class 1A and those of all the first years during the UA Sports Festival, taking a break, as Izuku basically thought about getting his mind off of things a little bit right now, especially with the Ring of the Lusiei, and proposed of him, Kirishima, Kaminari, and Shoto basically go camping. At first, a few of them were a little bit hesitant, especially Shoto, but they decided to go camping anyway. And it turned out to be a pretty fun experience. That their friendship has grown even further than before, with Kaminari basically wanting to, embarrass them by asking on who they have a crush on. However, Shoto isn't sure if he has any crush on any girl in their class. And then it backfired on Kaminari, given that he has a crush on that of, Mei, and he doesn't know how he feels about that of Jiro. Kirishima, of course, it's Mina, of all people. And Izuku is currently dating that of Ochaco. But even so, it was still a good time, wondering what the future holds for him and his friends now. So, with all that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? The day after, where Izuku and the others have decided to, spend time with on their own time, Izuku decided to, meet with that of Ochaco, as her parents already head back to that of their hometown after all, which means she's now free, which is basically the perfect opportunity for the two to talk now, as Izuku went to that of, Masafu's downtown district, waiting at that of a cafe where he's currently drinking some coffee right now to keep himself awake. He soon notices that of his bubbly, eternal, rosy-cheeked girlfriend coming right at him, saying, "Hey there, Deku, did you wait long?" Saying, about for at least a good 10 minutes or so. With then saying, "That long? Hey, I don't see that as long. I see it's perfect waiting time." Within, she's saying, "So, what did you want to talk about?" Within, Izuku saying, "Wait, you can, even if you are basically not Noctis anymore, your look says it all." But then Izuku couldn't help but basically blush, saying, "And even you're not Luna, you can tell from just the look at me." With then she taking a seat before placing her right hand on that of Izuku's right hand, with then giving off that of a comforting and loving smile, with then saying, "There's something I need to tell you." It's something really important. Within hearing that, saying, okay, as she realized that of the desperate tone in his voice, within, Izuku began to explain about what he saw a few days ago after the sports festival, after coming back home, that certain archaeologists have found the Ring of the Lusiei. Within hearing that, she can up say, are you certain? Saying, I know my family's ancient artifact. Within pulling out that of his phone, before then going through that of multiple sites to try and see about that of the ring, which he was finally able to. Knowing where the ring is, it's basically in Tokyo's National Museum, in that of Shibuya. I don't know what it is, but from the carvings, from the markings, and the engravings, it just shows that it's from that of an ancient culture, a culture that not a lot of people know about. Within seeing this, Ochaco couldn't help but have her eyes wide in shock before then saying, Izuku, are you... You would think me going there as soon as I can, I would basically want to go and get the ring back as much as possible. But personally, if I'm going to be completely and utterly honest, I want to stay away from it as far as possible. Within hearing that, Ochaco saying, but why? I mean, within Izuku began to run down a list about this very ring that many of his closest friends, loyal retainers, and even the person that he saw as that of a big brother figure literally suffered due to that ring. All to satisfy a stupid damn prophecy that led to both of them dying. As Noctis himself even admits that he wants nothing to do with that damn ring anymore. He doesn't want anybody to get hurt by that ring anymore. It's better off being forgotten in a freaking museum than anything. As she squeezed Izuku's hand, within Ochaco saying, so why tell me? You could have just kept this a secret all this time. But then, Izuku couldn't help but shake his head saying, you of all people have a right to know about this. I told you I'm done keeping secrets from you, right? About Shinto definitely being the reincarnation of Arden, and about other things too. But then, she's saying, what other things? Then Izuku saying, I want to tell you, but I need everybody else's permission first. Within, she's saying, permission? Permission of what? Saying, like I said, can't tell you, but I will tell you soon if I can. So please, give me time. Within, she thinking, saying, wait, does this have to do with you and your friends spending time with All Might by any chance? Within, Izuku couldn't help but scratch the back of his head before she's saying, thought so. But whatever it is, don't force yourself, okay? Within, Izuku looked at Ochaco's kind and loving eyes, and she gives off that of a caring smile too, saying, whatever happens, happens. I'm always there for you. In the dark or not. Within, Izuku couldn't help but smile, saying, yeah. Thanks, Luna. As the two look at each other with loving and caring eyes, as the two decide to continue spending time together, that's when they soon notice that of the heroic newsreel on that of a, large screen. Within, the news talks about that of the hero killer and his latest victim, Ingenium. Within, hearing that hero name, both Izuku and Ochaco are still shocked and surprised. Izuku found out during his time when he was about to spend time with that of his best friends. And Ochaco found out as well when she was spending time with that of her parents. She even tried to contact Ida and see if he was doing okay, but every time it went to that of voicemail, which is kind of justified, especially if he's most likely in the hospital with that of his family looking after his brother. But still, to think that Ingenium was targeted by that of the hero killer. Speaking of the hero killer, Ingenium makes that of his 42nd, kill this week. Even though Ingenium was just injured, it's said reliable sources for that of the public and even from that of hospital staff explain that that the injury basically severed his spine to his legs, which means he was going through that of forced retirement. Just makes it even worse, knowing that Ida will be the one to take up the mantle, or rather if he chooses to take up the mantle of Ingenium. The very next day, it was back to school with Izuku currently on that of the train, heading to that of UA, as he looks over his phones, within messaging that of Kaminari, Kirishima, and Shoto, as currently Kirishima is on that of the train, getting bombarded with tons of people asking for his autograph, given being that of the semifinal, given that of being second place during that of the sports festival. Kaminari is the same way as well. Hell, even a few girls basically asked him out a few times, wondering if he has a girlfriend. And let's just say he did not know what to say. As for Shoto, currently he's, not on the trains right now, but waiting at that of the train station. And there are a few people basically commenting about him being the son of Endeavor and his time at that of the sports festival. While looking through his group chat messages, within soon somebody noticed saying, "Hey, you're Izuku Midoriya, right? From the UA Sports Festival?" Within Izuku saying, "Ah, shit." Within many other people began to recognize him and look at him and even say that he did great winning the sports festival and telling him to continue giving his all to be a great hero. Even showing showing his picture on that of the monitors of the train that he's on, giving off that of a toothy smile, as then arriving at that of UA within it's now beginning to rain. Within, Izuku realized, thanks that mom reminded me to get an umbrella, as he brings out his umbrella, which is basically a All Might umbrella. However, surprisingly, the colors are inverted. Instead of the usual blue, white, red, and yellow, it's more black and white with navy blue. As Izuku continues walking through the rain, heading up to that of UA, within soon noticing somebody running towards him, up to that of UA as well, as being that a familiar, tall, glasses-wearing young man, being Ida, but wearing that of a raincoat and a rain cap, within saying, "Come on, Midoriya, don't want to be late," saying, "Oh, Ida," within catching up saying, "You pick up the pace. We still got at least out of 30 minutes before classes start, Ida," within saying, "That's not necessary, especially you are being that of our class representative. You need to show at least some diligence after all." Within, Izuku could help but roll his eyes saying, "Yeah." Within thinking, he seems like his usual self. Nothing's changed, but it's within thinking, as soon as he can see his eyes, that's what matters. And not just his eyes, his smile too. If he's still able to smile like always, no matter what, and those eyes don't change, even for a glimpse, then I know he's all right. But if those eyes and smile changes, then I know it. He's suffering. Within, arriving at that of the entranceway, within putting that of his umbrella into an umbrella rack, within saying, "So, Ida, I heard about what happened to your brother. Ochaco tried calling you a few times, but you were busy." So, saying, "Yes, I was currently in the hospital, actually looking after my brother, to be honest. So I should apologize and not replying to her calls afterwards." Then saying, "Yeah, but still, are you sure you're going to be?" Saying, "Midoriya, please." But then, looking back, as Izuku's eyes can help but have that of a look of pure and utter shock, saying, "I'm fine. You have no need to worry." As he gives off that of a comforting and kind-hearted smile. However, he could see it. He's seen it so many times, as his past life as Noctis. That smile, those eyes, they say they look of comfort, but deep down, in reality, those are that of the eyes of somebody hurting and somebody lying to those around him. saying that everything will be okay. With then saying, now then, we should get going then. No need to be waiting. With then, as Ida basically heading up to that Class 1A, Izuku couldn't help but clench his left hand into that of annoyance, sadness, and also regret as well, saying, oh, Ida, you can fool everybody else around you, but you can't fool me. I've seen that fake, false, reassuring smile so many damn times. It's ingrained into my DNA on spotting it. You're hurting. You need help, no matter what. But then, saying that, he also heads up to that of Class 1A, and that's where everybody begins to, reminisce and express on how they've been shown and talked about when they came to UA, even from those who tried to take breaks during that of the few days off that they had, and that got to see that of the second year's and third year sports festival as well, that a lot of people admire, say that they are doing great, they have amazing quirks. However, some were basically a little bit, anxious about them, and some even tried giving out that words of pity, mainly from that of Sero, and also from that of, Bakugo. And let's just say when it came to Sero that felt embarrassed, Bakugo was enraged that he didn't even get a chance to even win the sports festival, before even pointing at that of Ochaco, saying, hey, round face, don't even get any funny ideas, damn it. Next year, I am definitely going to beat you. So you better watch yourself. But then, hearing this, Ochaco couldn't help but feel a little bit shaken, but basically gives off that of her own killer aura, saying, I look forward to it. As you can actually feel the tension in that of the classroom. But then, Izuku saying, geez, he never learns, doesn't he? As Izuku is leaning back on that of Ochaco's desk, but then saying, still, I don't know how you're able to handle being his childhood friend, saying, friend is a strong word. I would say acquaintance at best. With Bakugo hearing this, and began to growling at himself at that of Izuku. But then Izuku couldn't help but roll his eyes, before then heading to that of his seat, before saying, Aizawa may show up in at least a couple of minutes or so we should probably head to our seats for now. Within everybody hearing the words from that of Izuku saying, with Momo saying, Midoriya is right, we should probably, get your seats. You know how Mr. Aizawa is. Within, after hearing the words from that of their two class representatives, they decide to go straight to their seats. Within soon, Aizawa opens up the door saying, so good thing you're all in your seats and you're all quiet. Good, you all are learning properly. Now, since you all took care of that at the sports festival and you all had time to relax, I'm already guessing that some of you have already seen how people react once they saw that you all from that of the sports festival. Even those who didn't even make it to that of the third event. Within, everybody couldn't help but, get embarrassed by this. Before then, as I was saying, but even so, it just shows on how much you all need to grow and need to improve as time goes on. However, even though the sports festival is where you're able to show off what you're all capable of, and I gotta say, many of you went above and beyond what you're capable of. As Kaminari and Kirishima couldn't help but have that of confident and also arrogant smile. Mainly on Kaminari. Kirishima just having that of a look of proud manliness on his face. When it came to offers, they're normally all spread out. However, this year it seems like there's already quite a bit of favorites, even in those in Class 1B as well. As Aizawa pulls out a remote, within a screen lights up over that of the whiteboard, within soon labeling each and every one of the offers given to that of those in the 20 students in Class 1A, is in first place being Shoto, second place Izuku, third place Tokuyami, fourth place Kirishima, fifth place Ochaco, sixth place Ida, seventh place Bakugo, and so on and so forth. With everybody shocked and surprised seeing that, even though Izuku won that at the sports festival, he only got second place. and the one who got that of the most offers is mainly from that of Shoto. But then, soon, Kaminari saying, seriously? I didn't even get that many offers? How am I 8th place? I got pretty far in that of the 3rd round. But then Jiro saying, well, also because you kept short-circuiting yourself after all. Saying, oh, come on. I've been working better on that, damn it. Within, soon, Baka saying, damn it. Of all the places, I thought I would get more than this. Within, Izuku saying, 2nd place. I can live with that. As soon, Momo saying, so I only got 10th place of offers. Within, looking at that of Shoto saying, congratulations to Hiroki for getting the most, saying, I only got those offers due to my father's influence, of course. Let's not forget that I only got 3rd place after all. Within, Izuku thinking, wait, if we got the most offers, what about Shinso? Then thinking about that of Arden's reincarnation, thinking he might have shouldn't have somebody getting removed from that of the hero course. But then soon, looking at that of Izuku's face saying, you may be wondering about that of the, so-called removing somebody from that of the hero course. Within, hearing all that, Aizawa soon saying, technically, we can do that, but seeing on how far many of you gotten during that of the sports festival, I don't see any point to removing somebody. But we do have intentions to bring somebody from Gen Ed to that of the hero course. It'll only take time, and we need to get the proper permission. Within hearing that, everybody couldn't help but no longer have a sweat drop, especially Mineta of all people. Within, soon, Aizawa giving off his activating his quirk as his eyes turn red, saying, but don't think this is a perfect opportunity for all you to slack off. If we even see any of you not giving it your all, then it's a perfect opportunity to get removed. Within hearing that, everybody basically accepts and nods rapidly. Within that, his hair stopped standing up and his eyes went back to normal, saying, all the same, even if you don't have that of many offers and you weren't given, you will all still be able to take part in that of the internships. Within hearing that, why everybody mentally thinking, so why the heck did we have to give it our all if we were still going to go to internships? Within, Aizawa saying, it was a sign to show on how far you need to go. The sports festival is basically to show what you'll be expecting when you all become pros, especially if you want to aim for that at the top after all. But all the same, now you need to we're going to be going into that of hero informatics. Within hearing that, everybody couldn't help but groan and have annoyance, especially Kirishima saying, hero informatics, damn it, I suck at this class. Within Kaminari saying, yeah, I mean, I really suck at hero laws as well. It's hard to remember them. Within, Aizawa saying, you need to choose your hero identities. Time to pick your code names. Then everybody mentally saying, all right. Before Aizawa began to explain that they need to think carefully and wisely on what they'll need to choose for their hero name. Because if they don't, within soon, somebody slides the door open saying, you'll have hell to pay. As a person walking into that of their classroom as being midnight. In that of a provocative way, though, within, as I was saying, unlike me, I don't have a good way to basically, give out names properly. However, Midnight here can basically approve and allow the names that you choose for yourself. Within, Midnight she brings in that of multiple whiteboards and markers as well, giving them out to almost everybody, where they'll be writing their hero name down and showing it to the entirety of the class. However, just as that of Aizawa said, she'll basically be approving it. If it's not something that she can approve of, then definitely she's not accepting it. With that, everybody is already planning on writing on what their hero names will be, as each and every one of their hero names are basically the same as always. Aoyama is basically the same. Same thing also goes with Kirishima and Kaminari's, alongside Ochaco. However, She added a little something to it though. Instead of just Uravity, she added a title being the lunar hero Uravity. Within hearing that, Izuku couldn't help but be completely and utterly shocked. However, part of him isn't entirely shocked. She wants to still be remembered as Luna Freya Nox Flore after all. It's only natural. Then Izuku realizing this saying, I get it now. Within, as everybody else gives off their names, hell, even Bakugo still has the same, tries to give out his first name being, well, King Explosion Murder, before being denied. Within, seeing that of, well, Ida's name. However, instead of choosing the name Ingenium, which a lot of people expected, instead, he chooses the name Tenya, just his regular name, that's it. Within hearing that, and seeing it saying, oh no, he really doesn't feel like he's earned that name. Or rather, he needs to feel like he needs to earn it. Damn it, I really hope he doesn't do anything stupid during these internships. But then, Izuku realizing, guess it's my turn. With that, he stands up. Before then, everybody's kind of shocked and surprised, except Ochaco. Within, Midnight saying, that's a unique name. Within, Izuku saying, I guess so. It's a name that I've been thinking about my hero name all this time. Personally, I wasn't for sure if I should use it. But to be honest, it fits. It fits all too well. So I decided to use this name as well. If I could use this name, I would prefer to be called the Armory Hero, Noctis. With Ochaco couldn't help but smile, a big bright smile. But however, Bakugo on the other hand, wondering, why that name? That makes no damn sense. Within, Shoto standing up saying, I feel like this is the name I need to choose for myself. At least, I want to at least use it as that of a placeholder for now. Within, showing his name, Chosen. Within, everybody confused. Why would Todoroki use the name Chosen? However, Izuku, Kaminari, and Kirishima know the reason why he would choose that name. Being the chosen successor of All Might and of One for All. Then, Midnight saying, that's a unique name. Care to elaborate saying, like I said, just a placeholder name for the time being until I feel like something is right. If that's okay, saying, sure. But just remember, names like this can last forever. So you better... So I hope that you can find out a new name before then. Shoto couldn't help but nod his head before Bakugo showed up saying, Lord Explosion Murder! But then everybody couldn't help but deadpan with even Midnight saying, I feel like you're doing this on purpose. So no. But then saying, why the hell not? It's different. But then Zero could help but say, what about Explosion Boy? Wouldn't that work better? But Kirishima saying, yeah, come on, man. That's a lot more better than that of Lord Explosion Murder. But then say, shut the hell up. Within, Izuku couldn't help but roll his eyes saying, it'll never change, no matter what. With that, soon everybody is now finished with that of their names, with Bakugo having to choose that of his first name, Katsuki, for his placeholder name for now. Within, soon, as I was saying, now that you all have choose your names, we'll be giving you that of informant sheets on all the heroes that will be teaming up with UA for the internships. Just to let you know, it's important. So have at least that of more than just one offer though, as a backup just in case. After that, everybody is given that of sheets and forms of each of all the heroes that basically wanted to intern with them. Izuku having over that of 500 offers after all. Within thinking, oh boy, this is going to be something. As everybody is already debating on which heroes they should go with, as everybody had the entire day to decide. With then, as the day finally comes to an end, but then soon, Izuku saying, so, Shoto, when have you decided yet? Saying, nothing concrete, but I am debating on going to that of my old man's. But then hearing that, Kaminari saying, whoa, seriously, dude? Are you sure you want to go with him? I mean, I hear he's a good hero, but within, Shoto saying, I haven't decided yet. Just debating on it. I feel like there's nothing I really need to learn from him, except what it takes to be the number 2 hero. Within, Kirishima saying, I think that's a good idea. You don't need to forgive him, but at least try and learn under him. Within, Izuku saying, you don't need to forgive you. I think it's better if you do forgive him, but don't forget though. Within, Shoto saying, yeah, I guess you're right. I'll still debate it, but he is the one at the top of my offers though. Any recommendations, Izuku? Within, Izuku saying, well, given your I don't think you need any help with that of your quirk outside of, well, maybe as he was about to mention one for all, but decided not to, saying, other than that, I think you might need to work more on that of your ability to enhance your other abilities or quirks. Or better yet, understand a little bit more on what it means to be in the pro circuit after all. For me, I haven't decided on who I wanted to go with just yet. I want to take my time and look over my offers when I get back home. Then after that, I may decide when I come back. Within, hearing that, saying, all right then. Within, soon, Kaminari saying, well, I've already decided as well. Within, Kirishima saying, same here. But soon, both Izuku and Shoto saying, seriously? Within, Kaminari saying, yeah, actually. I found one pro that's kind of that I can work with. It's Exless. Within, Izuku saying, oh yeah, I've heard of Exless before. He's not a well-known pro, but he is a fan favorite in that of, well, Kyushu, if I recall. Yeah, I'm actually wanting to figure out a way to increase that of my accuracy with my support gears. So I figured saying, no, that's actually a pretty smart idea. Go for it, Denki. Within, Kaminari saying, all right. Within, Kirishima saying, I decided to go with that of Fort Kind's agency. He was originally a sidekick of Crimson Riot, so I thought for sure I could learn something from the guy who learned from my idol. Within, Shoto saying, that would make a lot of sense. Don't let us stop you. Then, Kirishima saying, all right, I'm going to give it my all and show my true manliness. As the 4 boys are about to walk off, but then soon, noticing that of All Might say, I am here in that of a quite weird position. But then, all 4 boys saying All Might, with everybody else in the class noticing this saying, young Todoroki, young Midoriya, young Kaminari, young Kirishima. Good, you're all here. There's something I need to talk to the 4 of you about in that of the teacher's office. Within, soon hearing that, he grabs all 4 of them in that of a blink of an eye, runs off. Within soon, Jiro can't help but comment saying, why is it he's always going for them though? But then Taro saying, seriously, it's like they got special treatment or they got that of All Might's, curiosity for. Then Ochaco thinking, Izuku, is this the thing you want to tell me but you can't? With Bakugo mentally thinking, damn it, what do they have that I don't? As he having his hands in his pocket and out of annoyance. Clutching on something though. With then, in that of an abandoned hallway, within soon, Shoto saying, All Might, if you wanted to tell us something, why are we not in that of the teacher's office? As Shoto says this with a deadpan voice, within soon, Kaminari saying, dude, you're the successor of One for All. You really don't think he wouldn't grab us unless it had to do with that? But then, Shoto saying, oh, that makes sense, Denki. Thanks. But then he's saying, so, what is it, All Might? But then, All Might saying, well, I wonder if any of you have seen your offers. But then he's saying, I'm still going over my offers. With Shoto saying, same here. Within, Kaminari and Kirishima already explaining that they already have offers to go with. Within, All Might saying, lucky you 2 boys already chose. Within, Suit saying, well, you see, young Midoriya, young Todoroki, you see, both of you have offers from another pro though, but he's pretty obscure though. Actually, He trained me during my first and last year here at UA, actually. Within hearing that, Izuku couldn't help but say, wait, seriously? Within, even Shoto's eyes widening and out of shock, saying, wow, the teacher of All Might, still alive to this day. Who would have thought? Within, thinking, wait, but is it yours? Saying, no, it's not one of the previous users of One For All. Unfortunately, passing on One For All the past users would lose that of the embers of One For All. So they wouldn't be able to teach you, even if they were still here. Within, Sue getting out of that depressing tone, saying, but they're actually close to that of my former predecessor, actually. Within, looking at that of the boy, saying his name is Gran Torino. He's a great pro, but he doesn't take the limelight or anything like that, especially in his old days. He trained me on how to use One For All, so I figured if you still need trouble or still need practice using One For All, you could go and see him. Here's his number. Within, they could see that of All Might's legs shaking, saying, stop shaking legs. I need to do this. Within, Izuku's eyes widening shut, saying, hold up. If you're shaking, then what the hell did that man do to you? Within, Sue, All Might begins looking like complete and total in fear and shock, almost like he's having Vietnam flashbacks. Before Kaminari snapping his fingers, saying, All Might, you okay? Saying, I'm fine, just fine. But it's still all up to you. You have at least out of 3 days before you putting out of your forms on who you're interning with, after all. Within hearing that, Kirishima and Kaminari already have decided. However, Shoto and Izuku, on the other hand, are quite curious about the former teacher that trained All Might, as they couldn't help but think, maybe this is a good chance. Before then, Izuku also remember saying, oh, right, All Might, guys. But then, everybody looking at that of the black-haired and green-eyed young man, saying, I have something I want to ask and see if it's okay, if it's to bring another person into this secret, though. Within hearing this, everybody began to wonder who Izuku wants to bring in. And we already know who that is. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Love to read them. Like I said, the series is coming back. However, I don't expect more parts coming out in the near future. After all, I'm no longer in writer's block, but seeing the numbers for this series, I doubt it's going to be I'm going to be releasing more and more. So yeah, at any rate, if you guys like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, keep to date my videos uploaded to the channel. Also, please check out my Discord, gaming channel, side channel, other channel, Patreon, and Cash App. All linked in the description below. So, with all that said, this is Leon Mookie, signing out. Later, guys. Hope you all take care. You know what to do, my Shiro.
Hi, everyone. This is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!